Hello and welcome to a presentation all about quitting my job. Well, yeah, that's effectively what a lot of people would like to do, but they're not sure how they can deal with it. And if they've lost their job for whatever reason, they need to know the best ways of dealing with an organisation called Job Centre Plus. And it's part of the Department of Work and Pensions. The subject I'm covering today is something called welfare benefit sanction. Now, sanction is when your money is stopped or when you're told that you will not be receiving money, the sanctioned money, from, say, for example, job seekers allowance or ESA. So you want to quit your job. The purpose of this presentation is to explain good causes, sanctions, and the DWP rules. And there are some. Many people feel exactly like this when they are in their current employment, and there may be a number of reasons for it. You may just feel frustrated, tired, looking for something completely different, looking just for the right opportunity. But it's not come along, and for whatever reason, you've either lost your job or you're intending to walk out voluntarily. Now, if you're doing in that situation, the information I'm about to provide may be of some use. The information is based on the Advisor's Guide, the Welfare Benefits and Tax Credits Handbook, that is available, CPAG. You'll see a photograph on the right-hand side of the frame. So you're planning ahead. What should you do before you leave the existing job? Try to resolve the issues and document them. Use a grievance procedure if you can. Look for a job whilst you're undertaking this process. There are laws about minimum working conditions as well as working time regulations. If you're paid less than the minimum wage, then save those payslips. Register and apply for jobs that you regard as suitable. Keep a record of them. I will go and claim the benefits. Well, that's what a lot of people think when they have left the job or are leaving the job or in that particular process. So here's the reality. Losing a job because of misconduct, otherwise known as getting the sack. You can be given a high-level sanction if you lose your job because of misconduct. Now that might seem strange that you could be in a situation where you don't receive the job seeker's allowance because you've lost your job. You probably thought that you should be entitled to the benefit if you've lost your job. But we're going to go through some of the rules regarding that. If you're suspended from work for misconduct, or if you resign rather than being dismissed, you cannot be sanctioned for misconduct in self-employment. Now, you can receive 2 letters. In fact, there may be more letters you might receive depending on the situation. But if you're claiming job seekers allowance, the Department of Work and Pensions, or Job Centre Plus, will send out letters to you, and they'll explain to you the potential sanction process and also send you out an inquiry form with regards to the job. They'll contact the employer to find out their story, but they also give you the opportunity of giving your story, and that is significant. They contact the employer to find out the circumstances behind your departure. Now, for some cases, it may be very straightforward, it may be very simple. You may have been laid off, or the contract's come to an end in its natural course, but other situations may also occur. You'll have a form called the ES85JP, and you'll see this particular form here that you may be required to fill in. Do not sit on it. Get it filled in as quickly as possible and return it. And you'll be looking for the good reasons why you left, the reasons that are acceptable to the Department of Work and Pensions. The sanction period for leaving for the wrong reasons is 13 weeks, and this information is provided within the letters. Now, if you have been in a situation a couple of times, then you can potentially expect it to be 26 weeks. And if it's been more, well, then sadly the sanction can be even longer. The Department of Work and Pensions has a list of reasons. Now, there's a photograph there on the right hand side of the reasons. You may be able to see those. If not, then make contact and we can make information available to you. This is applicable to job seekers allowance. This is not defined within the employment support allowance, which is the benefit that affects those people who are claiming a form of sickness benefit. So that is not relevant under their particular rules in that particular arena. Misconduct. Well, who knows exactly what the misconduct means? Well, what is misconduct? It's serious carelessness, negligence, theft, assaulting your manager. You're guilty of misconduct if your actions or omissions are blameworthy. What is not misconduct? Well, bad timekeeping when you're ill. Refusing to do overtime. So there are some terms and conditions there that may be different to your employer's terms and conditions in relation to misconduct within any handbook they have. Avoiding a sanction. Filling out this form is a key aspect to it. If it's possible, give your side of the story and the good causes. The document can make your JSA claim run smoothly if filled in correctly. Make sure you explain why you disagree with an allegation of misconduct or your good reason for leaving. It may well be that it's not a complicated issue, but it's a case of being careful with those words as you put them together. Finally, you'll see on the bottom here the reasons for leaving previous employment. This is a sanction sample here. You can see all the different types of sanctions, but this one actually does really exist. The sanction for leaving previous employment without good cause. I'm hoping the information on this video has been of some use. If you have any questions or queries, please make contact. Welfarebenefits.co.uk is the site, and Benefits to Work is also the site that has sponsored this particular concept. And we look forward to having you on any future videos that you may find of interest. Thank you.